Good morning, everybody. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about being a person after God's own heart. What does that look like? What does that even mean? When we hear about being someone after God's own heart, first of all, I want to point out that a lot of times we hear the saying, we hear the words, follow your heart. And the Bible talks a lot about that. It says in Jeremiah 17, verse 9, it says, the heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Who can understand it? It says, I, the Lord, search the heart and examine the mind, to reward a man according to his conduct, according to what his deeds deserve. God is the one that He searches our hearts to know if it's pure. But in our own fleshly selves, it is not pure. The heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure without God. So we can't just follow our heart and make wise decisions based on the way we feel about something. If you're following hard after God, if you're seeking God's face every day, if you want to be in His will for your life, you will seek Him. And then He's the one that changes our heart. He changes our heart's desires to do the things that He wants us to do. Back in the Old Testament, which is in 1 Samuel, chapter 13, verse 14, it says, but now your kingdom will not endure. The Lord has sought out a man after His own heart and appointed him leader of His people, because you have not kept the Lord's command. He was taking one leader out because he was not following after God. And then He was putting another leader in that had a heart for God and the things of God. So to have a heart for God is you seek Him, you ask Him, you want wisdom coming from Him. So that's what God is looking for leaders. He's looking for that in us as individuals, wherever we are positioned. If we're a follower of God, He has us there for a purpose. And so that's why I choose to do this vlog. I feel like this is my time to do this. And whatever's in my heart to say or to share, I need to be faithful to do that. Whether I have one viewer or whether I have 1,000 viewers, I need to be faithful in that. So the same thing goes for you. Wherever God has positioned you, if you have a heart for God, then be used by Him. Seek Him out every day. Don't just follow what your mind is saying to do, or what your flesh wants to do, if that makes sense to you. But if you're seeking God and His will for your life, then you can know what God's purpose is for you. You can know what He wants for you every day if you seek Him every day and follow after His guidance and His wisdom. Another place in the Bible that Paul is actually referring to David as, it says in Acts 13, verse 22, it says, after removing Saul, God removed Saul in the Old Testament from being the king. He made David their king. He testified concerning him, I have found David, son of Jesse, a man after my own heart. He will do everything I want him to do. God is looking for those kind of followers. He's looking for those who will be obedient to do what His will is. Not our own will, but His will. That may not be popular in today's culture, but that's what God is looking for His children to do. He wants us to be obedient and listening and following hard after Him. The first step to that is to get in God's Word. I keep saying that every day. Get in God's Word. It is so important to our walk with God. Also, pray, seek Him, ask Him. He is big enough to let you know what you need to be doing. So I pray that each of you have a wonderful day today and that you take something from this, not just be a hearer, but to be a doer. God is calling us as believers, as followers of Him, to do just that. Believe on His word, follow hard after Him, seek His face daily, and watch Him work. Watch Him answer your prayers. It's amazing. Following hard after God is the most exciting thing I've ever done in my life. And I pray that for you as well.